A 중won University student from Denmark studying the Korean language, winning the women's individual competition gold medal at the 2013 World Archery Championships in Turkey, defeating some of the biggest Korean names in archery. Her name is Maya Yeager, currently a student once again at 중won University, and she joins us in the Korea Today studio. Good morning.
Good morning.
So you've been in archery since the age of 8, and you just won the gold medal at the Women's Individual Championship at the World Archery Championships. That was in Turkey. Congratulations again. How was the response from back home in Denmark?
Well, it's quite a small sport in Denmark actually, but there's been great coverage from it, so there's been a lot of nice response, good response.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about the World Championships, how you got in, and take us through the steps. I mean, how was it for you?
Yeah, well, it was a really good competition. I made a personal record at competition and got qualified as number 8. And then we had the finals, the eliminations. And it was really, really windy, which made it kind of tough. Came out to my advantage, I think, because I handled that pretty well. Just kept on doing strong shots. So yeah, I made it all the way to the final, where I shot against a Chinese girl. Yeah, that was also a really tight match. But I just kept on doing what I had to do and shoot my shots, and it turned out pretty well. So.
Okay. You started at an early age. Well, not really an early age when it comes to getting into a sport, but at the age of 8, how did you begin and how did you enter the world of archery?
Well, I tried it in a local club back in Denmark, and I found it interesting, very fun, so I just kept on doing it. And apparently I was a bit good at it, so yeah, kept training and got on the youth national team and then the Danish national team in 2009. And then it just kept on going.
So that was in 2009. When did you, I understand that you've been training here in Korea under some of the archery trainers of Korea. When did that start?
Well, that started in 2008, where I had my first training camp over here in Korea with coach Kim Yong Hak. And that was through the national team. They had contact with him and cooperated with him on a consult basis.
So my training under Kim Yong Hak, you've been working with him for several years now. Tell us the experience of training with him.
It's been really nice. He's a really, really good coach. We don't really have that good coaches back in Denmark, so it's helped me a lot to come over here on training camps earlier on, and now training with him on a daily basis really improved my shooting. Also in Denmark we don't have a daily trainer, so it's helped a lot coming over here.
Okay, so what do you think it is that really separates the Korean team from the rest? Because there's a lot of archery teams out there, and Korea has dominated for the past 30 years. And where do you think this domination comes from? What is it? Is it in the training, or is it in a certain personality, or is it, what do you think it is?
I think mainly it's in the system, because it's like a part of their education. Once you're an archery athlete, it's a part of your education, so it's serious from the beginning. It's not like I had like 5 years where I just had fun with archery and maybe got some bad habits. They learn it right from the beginning. So therefore they also train very hard. The archers, the Korean archers, very disciplined, I think. And then they have the Korean coaches that are really good compared to what I have back home. Yeah, and also that they agree on what technique is trained, that they are all in the same direction. In Denmark we can go like all different kinds of directions with the technique.
Okay, so about your future plans, will you be continuing to study here in Korea?
Well, my plan is to get a major at 중won University and keep training with Kim Yong Hak, hopefully all the way to the 2016 Olympics. Okay,
so the Olympics is in your agenda.
Yeah.
2016.
Yeah.
Any other future plans that we can look forward to?
Well, I hope to do very well the next season as well. I have a goal that's to get to the World Cup final. If not next year, then maybe the next year again. But.
All right, Maya, it's really good to hear how everything's going so well for you, and we hope to hear from you a bit more later on in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.